Welcome to the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast, where four friends talk entertainment, fatherhood, and sports, all with sarcasm, comedic timing, and a healthy dose of toxic masculinity. Let's welcome our hosts, Ryan, John, Mike, and Jay. Growing up never took so long.
Welcome in, cronies, to the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, here with my three best friends, Michael, John, and Jay. Today, we're going to play a little movie roulette, and we're going to start a madness movie quote bracket today. It's going to be fantastic.
Did you come up with that on yourself?
Yeah, right on the fly. Smooth.
We never discussed that title.
As usual.
Good job, Brian.
Now, in 1 week from now, is the Royal Rumble. WWE.
Oh, yeah.
And big news yesterday, we're going to go to our inside man, Michael Glavin, and get the scoop. Seth Rollins has been confirmed to torn his MCL. What does this mean, Michael?
There's a lot of potential options. Obviously, not good going into Mania season. So there's conversations about, hey, do you take the title off of him? Do you get him surgery and have him try and get recovered in time for Mania? There's no telling. So, we're just going to have to wait and see. But MCL tear, not good. Not good.
Jay, you got some technical difficulties going on there or something.
Hey, I'm trying to get my mic to work.
There you are.
I thought it might have been John.
Remember the first time I did a podcast?
Quit. Can you guys hear me?
Shut up.
Is my mic on?
Unfortunately.
Okay, good deal. Hey, I've been having, so I'm a pretty casual WWE viewer myself. Kids love to watch the pay-per-views. Give me the updates. What's going on in the world? What can I prepare for the Rumble?
Well, for the casual fan that doesn't watch week in and week out, there has been an absolute boom of professional wrestling again. For you guys that more consistently watch probably a year plus ago, it's a completely different and more entertaining product than it used to be. There was a lot of booking issues and different things like that. I guarantee you, if you turn on your average night of wrestling right now, it's pretty mind-blowing how good it is. There's been a lot of regime change, like in terms of executive management. All the headlines were out that the WWE merged with the UFC to form TKO Holdings or whatever it is. Vince McMahon is no longer there. A lot of the executives that were running things before have moved on. New people in charge of writing and production and creative. And so it's really, really a great time to be a wrestling fan because so many great stars, big-time players in the fold. Just great. I mean, you've got The Rock is back. CM Punk is back. You've got Cody Rhodes, who's turning into a household name. You got Roman Reigns. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan.
So what's The Rock's current storyline? Who's he going after? Is he going after a belt? Is he and Roman feuding? What I don't even know what's going on with him.
Do you know who The Rock is, Jay? Before I interrupt, Mike. I mean, sorry to interrupt, but do you know who The Rock is, Jay?
I do know who The Rock is.
Do you think he's gonna come back and not go for the head of the table?
The last time I heard he was back, I saw him beat up Jinder Mahal or whatever.
Jay, do you think he's gonna be at WrestleMania?
I hope he's at the Rumble.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Thank you.
Fell for it all the time.
I
All
hope
the
he's
time
at
you
the
fell for
Rumble
it.
for crying out loud. But like, what's his story right now? I
So
haven't heard an update.
He's made 2 appearances in recent time.
Okay.
There was one in November. He randomly showed up. It was great. Then he showed up just a few weeks ago, and he cut a promo. And for years, people have been talking about The Rock versus Roman Reigns because they're family. And it's never come to fruition. You keep hearing rumors, it never happens. And so The Rock was, or Roman Reigns, his gimmick the last couple of years, he's called himself the tribal chief, the head of the table, which for a long history of, this Samoan family and wrestling, multiple generations, superstars, the whole family's into pro wrestling. It's a big deal. So with him being the longest reigning champion almost of all time, he calls himself the head of the table. Well, The Rock comes out, he's cutting a promo, and he's not really saying anything specific. And he's like, all right, guys, well, I'm about ready to get out of here, but I'll tell you what, I'm hungry. So I'm going to go to a restaurant. You know what?
I don't know.
Why don't we see?
See if you can just play that little clip, huh?
Let me see if I can just play that clip.
Go get something to eat.
So good.
When The Rock goes out to get something to eat tonight in San Diego, should The Rock sit in a booth? Or should The Rock sit at the bar? Yeah, The Rock loves a bar too. Or should The Rock sit at the head of the table?
So obviously people go just nuts.
It almost felt like when he was cutting that promo, because I actually watched it live, it almost felt like he forgot about that ending part. Like he was about to go, all right, see you guys, have a good night.
Yeah.
There's like,
crap.
oh, by the way.
Yeah, Jay, R-Truth, there is photographic evidence that he's been part of Judgment Day for a long time, actually. So
What?
You'll have to look into that.
Who's R-Truth again?
Gotcha.
Ron,
Well, I know CM Punk made his appearance at the last pay-per-view. Is that right? Was it the last pay-per-view, the ending?
No, that was two.
it was a Monday Night Raw where they were bringing out a former champion.
No, that
Right?
was
No, that was The Rock.
That was Jinder Mahal.
No, he ended the pay-per-view I watched with the kids. CM Punk came out.
It was Survivor Series in November.
Yeah. What's his latest storyline? Who's he going against?
He's working with Seth Rollins, kind of.
The one that tore his MCL. Got it. Not good.
So anyway, wrapping
CM
up.
Punk could fight himself in the ring, though. He'd probably enjoy that.
Yeah, he probably would. But no, a lot of good stuff going on in wrestling.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah.
Now, John, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I asked the other day on this one. Are you watching the show Jack Reacher on Amazon Prime right now?
I started it, and I haven't picked it back up. Didn't grab me like the first season did for some reason.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love this. I love this season so far.
The first season really grabbed me. This one didn't grab me. So, I'm hoping it gets my attention here soon.
It gets my wife's attention every time we watch it.
Oh, yeah, it gets my attention that way every time, but without a doubt. I don't know. It just seems like the fighting in there is just too choreographed this season. Like it's just too forced. All the fight scenes I've seen so far just doesn't have like a natural feeling to it.
I can see that. A little bit.
I have not started up Jack Reacher yet, and I feel like I'm letting a lot of my
Start it.
old man friends down because I saw a reel the other day, and it was like, are you traveling home for the holidays? Here's what you need to know about to talk with your dad. Jack Reacher. Here are some fun facts you can bring up about Jack Reacher, and you can relate to your old father. And it was so funny because I'm like, everyone I know that's in the boomer age, like Ryan, they love Jack Reacher.
You know why the boomer age? Because all those books came out around, when those guys were probably our age or
Boomers.
younger, and they were reading Jack Reacher books. They love them. My
But you
father-in-law,
can't read Jack Reacher book.
he came here one time, stopping through to go over to a funeral, and we were watching Jack Reacher, and he is just hooked on that show because he read all the books. And he said that last season was very close to one of the books. I mean, followed it pretty good.
I really liked the last season. I don't know why, but this second season just hasn't got my attention. But it's got great reviews. I think it was like a 97% around Tomatoes.
So
I like it.
I have not seen any of the new Reacher, and I really don't follow it that much at all. And let me be clear as to why. There's nothing impressive about a 6'7" guy, 375 pounds of pure, unadulterated muscle. There's nothing impressive about that guy beating somebody up.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I will not acknowledge any other Reacher except Mr. Tom Cruise. There is something impressive about a 5'2", 103.5-pound guy beating everybody up. So I will not acknowledge any other Reacher except Mr. Tom Cruise.
Oh, you are out of your mind.
You realize Jack Reacher 2 was such a bad movie, they literally titled it Jack Reacher Never Go Back. They literally said, never go back.
Now, I remember liking the first Tom Cruise Jack Reacher. I couldn't
Oh,
even
yeah, it
get
was
through
that
the
bad.
second one. I didn't even watch the whole movie. It was so bad. So,
Was the first one with the sniper or the second one with the sniper?
First one.
Okay, yeah. I don't remember the second one. So.
oh, that's funny. I've heard good things about it. I do need to sit down and join my old man friends and watch it.
It's an old man party.
It's an old man party.
Old man party. Watching Yellowstone and Reacher.
In Blue Bloods. Oh, man.
Blue Blood.
I was going to say that's only like one age step away from NCIS every Tuesday.
Ryan, how's NCIS going this year?
I used to watch NCIS Los Angeles, but I stopped watching it. With
Mr.
LL
Cool J, Mr. O'Donnell.
Yeah, I felt a little younger watching that one.
It's kind of like when CSI Miami came out. You're like, yeah, it's the younger hip version.
The hipper.
David Caruso.
That's my Robin right there. That's my Robin.
Well, you guys want to get play a movie roulette?
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
It's time to play Movie Roulette. Brought to you by the Man-Child Chronicles.
All right. Love it. We haven't played this in a long time. Movie roulette. For anybody that's never seen us play this game, we each come to the table with 4 pretty terrible movies. Tonight we're going to pick it a little different. We'll get to that a little bit later. And then we randomly have to watch it and talk about it next week. And we welcome you to watch this terrible movie with us. So I can start it off with my movies here.
Okay. What did you bring this week, Ryan?
I brought in, Jay convinced me to go to Tubi, where anybody can go for free to watch these movies. So I found 4 movies on Tubi. And my first movie is, if you like the main character from A Christmas Story, boy, I got a treat for you. We got the Dirt Bike Kid. When his mother sends Jack off with money to buy groceries,
Jack off?
he comes home with a magic supercharged dirt bike instead. His mother is furious, but when Jack uses the magic bike to save the local hot dog stand from the clutches of corrupt big business, he becomes the town hero.
Who's the main character?
Is it Ralphie?
Ralphie. Peter
Ralphie.
Billingsley.
Peter Billingsley.
Wow.
Peter Billingsley. Okay, for my next one.
I thought you said Christmas Vacation, so I was like, what Chevy Chase movie did he bring today?
No, Christmas Story.
Christmas
All
Story.
right. The next movie is MVP Primate. The story of Jack, a fun-loving, scene-stealing primate with a penchant for ice hockey. This friendship, this charming chip forms, the predicaments he finds himself in, and the precious antics he regularly delivers are all part of the adventure of this rookie player who skates fast, shoots hard, and drives everyone bananas.
What was it in the 90s about animals and actors having to form together to make sports movies?
Dude, Air Bud is still the GOAT. You can't touch it.
I mean, Clint Eastwood even did a movie like that.
The next movie, Hardcore Henry. A man wakes up in a motorcycle laboratory to learn that he's been brought back from the dead as a half-human, half-robotic hybrid with no memory of his former life.
Hybrid.
A woman who claims to be his wife tells him that his name is Henry. Before she can activate his voice, armed thugs storm in and kidnap her. As Henry starts to understand his new abilities, he embarks on a bloody rampage through the city to save the spouse from a psychopath who plans to destroy the world.
Is that the one shot all in POV? And it's just wild.
I'm going to take a Dramamine before I watch that movie.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey,
That
man.
one might make you sick. And my last one,
Be careful when you Google Hardcore Henry POV. You might get the wrong one.
was I excited for this one when I saw it. A secret agent masquerades as a toy seller, successfully concealing his alter ego even from his young son until, on a daring mission, he is captured by an evil arms dealer. Then it falls to his inexperienced offspring to save the day. Hulk Hogan in The Secret Agent Club.
Wow.
What?
And he has hair in it, too. There's
All
my
right.
movies.
I also brought 4 from Tubi, where you can watch for free. First one I have here is a young extraterrestrial separated from its family and stranded on Earth finds friendship with a boy in a wheelchair. Yes. The ever so classic Mac and Me.
Oh, no.
7% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rudd clip. I love it.
Paul Rudd clip.
Now, a majority of these I found, I Googled, or I typed in Reddit, terrible movies on Tubi, and this is what everybody recommended. So this one is from 1979. It's about a bounty hunter who tracks a large ex-convict who attacks prison guards with a steel riot glove. It is called The Glove. It has a 17% on Rotten Tomatoes, but the person said it has the greatest theme song of all time.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Number 3 here has a 36% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's about two sorcerers from the 4th dimension fight a timeless battle over the fate of Earth, called Dr. Mordid.
Dr. what?
Mordid. M-O-R-D-I-D.
Mordid, okay.
This last one I got here was the one that first popped up when I Googled terrible movies on Tubi's. After losing his parents, a priest travels to China, where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. Although he is horrified by the new power, a sex worker convinces him to use it to fight crime. I bring you Philosopher Pastor. Philosopher Pastor. 61% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, my goodness.
Can we just pick that one?
Oh, my gosh. Great picks, John. All right, Mike, you ready?
I think so. So I wanted to do something simpler. And all of my movies for this rendition of Movie Roulette are all Michael Keaton movies. Oh. And I just wanted to go with a Michael Keaton theme for this one. So First movie up needs no explanation. Batman Returns.
Ooh.
So I'm going to throw that on there. Next, the compelling true story of how a struggling salesman from Illinois made the McDonald's franchise into a billion-dollar burger empire. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you The Founder.
The Founder.
Okay. Then we start getting just slightly more obscure Michael Keaton movies. So, and I forgot to mention, all of these are brought to you by our great friends over at Tubi.
Thank you, Tubi.
After leaving an abusive relationship and moving to Chicago, a woman forms an unlikely friendship with a suicidal hitman and an alcoholic detective. Michael Keaton stars in The Merry Gentleman.
Never heard of that one.
Pick me up movie there. And then last but certainly not least, a good classic. Doug has himself cloned so that he can better fulfill his duties at work and home. But the results are taking on a life of its own. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Multiplicity.
The Michael
There you
Keaton
have it.
special.
The Michael Keaton special.
I've never heard of the last two there at all. So
You never heard of Multiplicity?
I've never heard of Multiplicity.
No way.
Are you?
No way.
No way. Yes way.
No way.
All right.
No way.
So thank you, Tubi, for providing us with all of these movies. I was afraid someone would have crossed over into my realm, but you guys obviously didn't get weird enough. Here we go. A reformed drug lord living the high life is torn between loyalty to his former criminal pals and the new straight arrow gal that he has fallen in love with. Starring real-life rapper and gangbanger Ja Rule, featuring Stephen Baldwin and T-Bone in this classic drama crime
T-Bone.
film, I'm in Love with a Church Girl.
You stole that from me. How dare you?
Did you bring that one time?
I brought that one a couple weeks ago, or a couple of times ago, yeah.
I didn't realize that. I saw that and was like, oh my gosh.
But it didn't get picked, so it needed to be on there again.
All right, next up. Panicked that he will be defenseless in prison, a gutless con man sentenced to a hard time for fraud gets the 11th hour training from a martial arts master, starring Rob Schneider as the lead. Finally, he gets his role as a lead. And David Carradine before he asphyxiated in a hotel room with a hooker. This is 2007's comedy action, Big Stan. Do love old David Carradine. Let's see here.
So did that hooker.
All right. Join the Ninja Brothers for a roller coaster ride of fun and action as they witness the kidnapping of a TV superstar and strike back with a vengeance. Starring three kids who are ninjas from the Three Ninjas franchise and Hulk Hogan in this 1990 action comedy, Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain.
Dude, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I haven't
a
seen
good
that.
movie.
I remember watching
Don't
that.
ruin my childhood.
I remember watching that as a little kid with John at our Granny and Gramps. I do not remember that movie. But when I saw the poster, I was like, oh my gosh.
I almost picked that one, and that's what got me to my Hulk Hogan movie. I'm like, I got to find a more obscure Hogan movie if there's one in here. The Three Ninjas, the original one, I went to that in the movie theater. Awesome.
Wow.
I wanted to be a
Way
ninja.
to age yourself. right
You
there.
just wanted to be a Three Ninja. I know it.
I did. I wanted to be the fourth ninja. They didn't have a
I
fat
wanted
kid on
to
the
be
team,
the
so I
three
thought
ninja.
that could be me.
All right, and then this
Okay.
movie is, I only did three.
Well, hurry up
Okay, yeah,
there.
Oh,
this
yeah.
movie, the only reason I'm picking it is because I really want you guys to watch it. And no, Ryan, this isn't the one starring David Bowie, but I understand why you're confused. This is the 2006 film directed by Guillermo del Toro, Pan's Labyrinth. It is free on Tubi, which is a banger.
Does Jim Henson
What did you think of Pan's
do
Labyrinth?
Muppets in that?
Me?
Yeah.
I loved it.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh,
You
man.
guys just hate me. You guys just set me up.
Okay, so tonight to find the Jay, you got the randomizer ready to go? Did you write all these
I've
down?
already randomized it once, and I will randomize it 2 more times when we're ready.
Okay. So the way we're going to get the number of what movie we're going to pick, we're going to play Hot Potato.
Okay.
Ow! That's hot!
It's time to play Hot Potato. Brought to you by the Man-Child Chronicles. Be careful. You might just get burned.
So I might have done bad here. I might have done good. I tried to pick an actor that I didn't think we could do more than 16 movies on. I'm having a hard time thinking of movies he's in. I know 2, and I know the title of one of them. So tonight it will be Haley Joel Osment.
Oh God!
And I will start it off with the one movie I know he's in, and that is
You're
The Sixth
terrible.
Sense. The Sixth Sense.
Oh my God. Forrest Gump.
Nice.
Pay it forward.
Secondhand Lions.
I'm out.
This one's going to be an oddball one for you guys. Country Bears. He did the voice of Barry Bear in there.
Oh, nice. That is odd. I know one more.
Oh, I just thought of one, I think.
He was in. I thought it was a Kevin Spacey movie.
That was Pay It Forward by
No, no. I think there's another one.
I don't think so.
Is it AI?
That was the
AI is
that
correct.
is correct. That's the only other one I had, so I'm out.
I got one more. One when he was an adult. Entourage.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
the
a
movie
TV
that
show.
came. No, they made a movie.
He did the movie. He did Entourage the movie.
Now, I know I'm out, but I might be wrong. Wasn't he in Secondhand Lions?
I already said that.
Jay already
Said
said that.
that.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is. John, do you have any more?
That's all I got.
7.
Wait.
That's the number.
Wait.
Michael, look something up.
Hold on. He was
already
in.
5.
Huh?
4.
He was in a Whoopi Goldberg movie.
He wasn't in Sister Act.
Name it or you're out.
But
Name it or you're out.
Bogus. Bogus. He was in Bogus.
Never heard of it.
We're already at. You're already at 7. Go ahead, Jay. Randomize it.
Is that my number 7?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. So we randomized the list 3 times. And at number 7 is Ja Rule's I'm in Love with a Church Girl.
God.
It's 2 hours.
Oh no!
2 hours. I think it was when I looked it up. I swear it said 1 hour and 58 minutes. I was like, "What?" I hope
All
I'm
the
wrong.
movies I picked.
Hopefully the
were like
post-credit
an hour
scene.
and 15 minutes at most.
Hopefully the credits
Why
run
do I
for like
feel
an
like
hour.
this movie is going to have one of those scenes where they're like at a party or a club or something, and somebody's like, "Come up here and sing with us," and Ja Rule does like a whole song from his record in the middle of the movie.
It is. It's an
For
hour
sure.
and 58
Hour and
minutes.
58 minutes. How do you sleep at night?
Jay, what? Just out of curiosity, if we would have let Mike use that one, what finished at number 8?
Okay. Number 8 is The Glove.
That's only an hour and 15 minutes.
Which one was The Glove again?
It's the one with the best theme song, accordingly.
Well, I don't care. We can vote between the two.
No, we're doing numbers. We're doing 7.
Okay.
That's what we got to do.
All right.
What was it called? I Married a Church Lady?
I'm in love with a church girl.
Church girl. I'm in love with a church girl.
Just look up Ja Rule. I don't think there's not a lot there.
Sunday School Girls 3? Is that what it was?
That's the one.
I watched the wrong movie.
Well, there you go.
I gotta do it for the podcast.
All right.
It's an American Christian drama film.
Let's take a quick commercial break, Mike. Yes? No? Maybe?
Sure, why not?
Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. All right. Buckle up, folks. It's draft time.
It's draft time.
That's right, it's draft time. Here's how it works. Each player will get 4 picks to create the best lineup for today's topic. Once the teams are selected, the Man-Child universe gets to decide which person takes the win.
Ooh, yeah. All right. Tonight, we are going to be drafting in the series. Tonight's first round is going to be movie quotes, the best movie quotes. We're going to do this for the next 4 weeks, and then we're going to have the bracket and go head-to-head for the best movie quote ever. So for tonight's draft order, we'll start with John. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Let's go number 2.
John, you have pick number 3. Jay, pick 1, 3, or 4.
Let's go with number 3.
Jay, you have pick number 4.
Dang it.
And Mike, 1 or 4?
4.
Mike, you have pick number 1. I have number 2. Number 1. Now.
All right. We're going to try and do some cutaways for sidebar. Do you guys hear a buzzing?
It's a slight buzz. I do hear a slight
It's a
buzz.
buzz. It's probably Jay because of his microphone.
It's probably.
Crap. Sorry.
I blame Jay. Anyway,
It drowns out the beeping noise.
it drowns out the beeping noise. We're going to do some cutaways for this as well. So for my first pick, actually let me share this for you guys so you'll be able to see it with me as well.
Well, Michael's doing that, folks. So we were going to do just a regular draft, and we started looking at these movie quotes, and there were so many. We had to do it this way.
There are so many good quotes out there. It's really hard to pick. Here's the problem. I prepared for just a funny, just quotes to make you guys laugh, but I'm rolling with them. I think they're still solid, so I'll take them with me to a full bracket challenge. Doesn't bother me.
For my first pick, I gotta sort through all my lists here. Here's my first pick.
I don't hear it.
Is that on there?
I don't hear it.
No. Oh no. Why not? Why? Oh. Okay.
That's a good one, too.
I mean, I know what it is.
I know what it is, but let me get over here and I'll do it over here.
It's one of the best. best
It doesn't work. It doesn't matter if we can't watch it. Just make sure if viewers can watch it and hear it, we're good.
All right, let me.
Yeah, if we hear it, we'll know what it is.
Yeah.
Let me check my sound settings real quick.
Now,
Jay,
just
stall!
No, I got one. Just to clarify why we're doing this, so it's a quote, and what exactly qualifies as a quote in a movie, John, since you're the movie expert?
I don't know.
Okay, so Can you have like a is it a one-word thing? Can it be an interaction between people? Can it
you
be
guys
like
told me it could be a 10-minute scene, is what you all told
Okay.
me. So I have a bunch of 10-minute
John,
scenes.
I'm going to
Perfect.
murder you. That is not what was said.
That is what you all told me yesterday, and that is what I did.
I did not. I said the longest one I had,
10
I think,
minutes
was like 59 seconds.
You all told me.
And it's because
It
the
could be
quotes
whatever
in
I
there.
wanted. So it could be a 10-minute monologue, boys. Get ready.
John, you're ridiculous. That is not.
407 years ago, our forefathers brought.
General Patton's speech is on its way.
No.
I just
me
realized
tell you
that
why we
Multiplicity
suck.
might have been playing for the background for like 13 minutes. So I guess we're going to see how that turns out on the stream.
What was playing?
I think Multiplicity for 13 minutes might have been playing in the background, but who knows? Who knows?
We're gonna get banned.
This has been a rough week.
Let me tell
for
you guys
Mikey.
why we suck as a podcast.
It's the production up in the booth. They gotta get their crap together.
Yeah, those freaking producers, get your act together. We're gonna fire you.
We're trying to talk about the show yesterday, and Ryan's like,
Yesterday.
hey, Diamond Dog's a symbol. And so we all love Ted Lasso, so we're all like, Diamond Dogs. I love doing that. And so I group chat everyone in. Michael joins me, John joins me. Ryan's doing something at a Mexican restaurant. He finally joins in. And immediately, John and Ryan are fighting. They're at each other's throats. John goes, I just don't know if I like this idea. And Ryan's like, you don't like any bleeping ideas. You just bleeping crap all over my ideas. This is what your problem is, John. And I'm like, John, in 2 months, you're going to be like, hey, guys, listen to my great idea. And you're going to say the exact same thing Ryan just said. So John gets really mad and just says, F you all. Tell me what we're doing. Hangs up. Ryan proceeds to get really mad, screams at me and Mike, says, tell me what we're doing, and he hangs up. And so me and Mike are just sitting there like, what do we do? I don't even know what we're doing now. We're not friends. I hope everyone knows.
This is why we suck as a podcast. We wait until 8 hours before we're about to record an episode to come up with new content.
We're not friends. We hate each other. Like, we act like it on live, but trying to talk with each other is so difficult.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I'm just here for the paycheck. That's it.
Oh, I hear it.
All right. Well, it ain't perfect, but it's the throes of. All right. So here's my
Pick number one. Ryan, be writing these down.
Yeah,
Pick-
Ryan, you're keeping track of this bracket. Let's go
pick
over
number
it.
one. Let me turn this on here. It's going to be this quote right here.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Do you know how many times we say that just randomly? You can see like this really nerdy guy walking onto the screen, and we're always like, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Now, which Jason Bourne franchise is that from? Which movie? Do you know, Mike?
That one was from the original, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I got so many good ones on here. Let me. I'm gonna go with
You
one
have a
that
lot of
we.
Jason Bournes?
No, I'm gonna go with the second pick from Billy Madison that we like to use on this show a lot when someone goes on a tangent or speaks, and it's fantastic. You ready for that clip yet, Mike?
Momentarily.
That's like
There's-
a 3-minute scene.
No, it's not.
There is a lot of one-liners from Billy Madison, so it
What
was
you
hard
just
to.
said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, fantastic.
There you have it.
The quote from that, in my opinion, John, is, "And may God have mercy on your soul." Because that's what you quote the most. But you have to get the full clip in there. It's fantastic.
All right, John, you're up.
Let's go with the classic monologue from the 1963 classic. No, I'm kidding.
I'm waiting for John to be like, "I want the full movie Terminator 2. That's what I want, the full movie.
Joker Dark Knight, Mike. Joker Dark Knight.
Ooh.
This could be a few different ones.
John, talk about the quote while Mike finds it. Talk about it.
Yo, Gamble, somebody here for you. They say they've just killed the Joker.
They brought the body. So, dead? That's 500.
How about a lie? You wanna know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night, he goes off crazier than usual. Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend herself. He doesn't like that. Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. He turns to me and he says, "Why so serious?" He comes at me with the knife. "Why so serious?" He sticks the blade in my mouth. "Let's put a smile on that face." And why so serious? Now, our operation is small, but there's a lot of potential for
Quote there.
aggressive expansion.
All right.
Which of you fine gentlemen?
All right, Jay.
Man, there's a lot of good ones in that little scene, John. So you've got... Do you want to know how I got these scars? Why so serious?
Why so serious?
And let's put a smile on that face. That's a good one.
Everybody says, why so serious?
It's a good one.
Jay, you got back-to-back.
All right, I am going to go back-to-back. And so I'm really excited. I'm a huge Chris Farley fan. I'm excited this one fell to me, Mike. It's from Tommy Boy. And so if you can find that clip for me, it is... I remember watching this movie as a kid with John, and we laughed so hard all the time.
Your coat. Don't do it. Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat. Don't. Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat.
Take it off, dickhead. I'm serious.
Richard, what's happening?
Oh, I think we can all...
My go-to move at a party, right there.
I think we can all relate to a little bit of Chris Farley. Can't help it. And then for my next pick, I'm going to go with... Man, I don't know. There are so many good ones. But I guess I can go with... more of... I don't know. Ryan, which one should I pick?
The first one you wrote down.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with a famous one from Star Wars. I sent Mike a little compilation video from Star Wars with people saying...
Hello there.
With people saying this great quote.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.
Anakin, may the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you, Master.
May the Force be with you both.
May the Force be with you, Master.
May the Force be with you.
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 May the Force be with you. May the Force be with you. May the Force be with us all.
Obi-Wan.
Oh, with us all.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with us all.
May the Force be with you.
I get it.
Not as popular as with you, but I got it written down. May the Force be with us all.
Which version are you taking, Jay, for what movie?
It was going to be the one that I really like. He was about to say it. It's with Ewan McGregor, and he is turning to Anakin, and he says, "Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you." Ewan McGregor just has such a good "May the Force be with you." He has so many. Hello there. But
is that
anyways,
how you pronounce his name? You pronounce his name Ewan, or is it Ewan?
It's Ewan.
Ewan?
It's Ewan McGregor.
Ewan, right?
Yeah, it's
Ewan
Ewan
McGregor?
McGregor.
I've never heard anybody call him Ewan.
It's Ewan.
me and John have always said Ewan.
Ewan. Google
Ewan
Translate.
McGregor.
I feel like such a dip.
It's Ewan.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, it's Ewan. That's what we said, Ryan.
I like Ewan better. I've called him that for 30 years and he hasn't corrected me yet. Really nice guy. Pull up Rocky Balboa for me, Mike. Rocky Balboa.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying,
yeah.
So what's the quote, John?
What he said.
Yeah, what's his quote? Which part? What's the quote?
It starts
Ryan
at Sunshines
knows.
and
He wrote it
Rainbows and ends with "Get back up."
So I feel like the best part of that
You can
quote
buy-
is it's not about how hard you get hit, it's about how hard you can hit and get back. I don't know. What was it? Say the quote.
It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving
There it
forward.
is.
How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
All right, that's the quote. Okay, got
I
it.
was going to pick that for my next pick. Thank you, John. I knew I was going to pick it for my first one, but I'm like, I doubt anybody's got that one. Son of a gun. Okay, well, for my, let me look here. We'll go a little Anchorman on this one. It's one of my favorite things to say all the time at work.
There's so many from Anchorman.
Well, you certainly know how to compliment a woman. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Do you know who I am?
No, I can't say that I do.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Really?
People know me.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books. And
Okay.
my apartment smells.
Kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
That's a good one. Anchorman has a lot. I'm sure that's going to come up multiple times over the next 4 weeks.
So many good ones.
All right. Is it my turn?
Back to
It's
back.
your turn.
All right, for my next one, I quoted this coincidentally just yesterday before I prepped for this, so it kind of slid right on in there. I'm gonna go ahead and
That's
give
what
it
she
to you
said.
now.
Santa.
It's me, buddy! It's me!
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
It's me!
Who the heck are you?
What are you talking about? I'm Santa Claus.
No, you're not.
Why, of course I am.
Well, if you're Santa, what song did I sing for you on your birthday this year?
Happy birthday, of course. How old are you, son?
4.
You're a big boy. What's your name?
Paul.
And what can I get you for Christmas?
Don't tell him what you want. He's a liar.
Let the kid talk.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself?
Just cool it, Zippy.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Look, I'm not...
You sit on a throne of lies.
It's a good one.
So that's my number 2 pick. And then my number 3 pick is one that I love to say all the time as well.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. I knew you were picking that one. I knew it.
That's great.
All right. Up to my 3rd pick here, huh? Ooh, man. I know what I'm picking for my last one, even though John might pick it. Let's go with... Boy, I say all these so many times. Let's go with a little, one of our favorite quotes on the show and in life from Dodgeball, which has so many good quotes.
No, I'm being told that Average Joe's does not have enough players and will be forfeiting the championship match.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
They'll be forfeiting. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Oh, Jason Bateman, thank you for that gold.
John,
let's play.
You know what's sad is when you say that's a bold strategy, Cotton, and people don't get it.
Oh, I know. It's getting to be that point now. It's that movie out so long.
Let's play The Dark Knight again. Two-Face.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Well, It's a good one.
Wow, that's really deep, John.
Good one. That is deep.
It's a little too deep in here, John. Let's change the tune a little bit. So one of my favorite movies is, and this one has a lot of good quotes in it as well. It's The Princess Bride, and the one I'm gonna pull from is from Mr. Inigo Montoya himself.
I'm scrolling.
The best part about this quote is he does get to say it.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
It's good.
So there's a much longer clip too, because the fight scene when he finally gets to fight the guy with the six fingers. He literally is he just keeps getting stabbed, but he's got blood pouring down his body, and he just keeps screaming, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepared to die." And it's such a powerful scene. So I love that quote. That's why I picked it. But the clip was really long to get to that point, so I didn't send that video to Mike.
Why not?
Because we didn't want to do super long clips.
All right, Jay. Said yesterday. You got your last pick?
My last pick here. I'm sure this will be available way later, but I don't care. I'm going to take it now. Michael, it's from the movie Holes.
Holes?
That's right, with Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I know what it is.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
That's too damn bad! I was just at work work the other day, and someone was saying something, and I went, "Oh, well, that's too damn bad," and they immediately lost it because they knew exactly what movie I was quoting, and so as soon as I said it, the guy went, "But I'm just so tired, Grandpa," and it was hilarious. But people were staring because they did not understand where that came from.
When that was trending on like TikTok and stuff, and I remember hearing it, but I don't remember where it was from. And then one day I was like, "Hey, we should watch Holes. I haven't seen it in forever." So we're just watching Holes, and then that scene happened. And I died laughing. I was like, "That's from Holes?"
My kids think that's one of the funniest quotes ever. It's just so random. Like, I'm so tired, Grandpa.
Tired, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
But isn't that everybody's grandpa? That's like the best writing in all honesty.
It is.
Like, we feel like it's so out there, but it's honestly the best writing.
That's exactly what my grandpa used to say.
My next quote. I uploaded the TV version, so hopefully it's not as graphic, but it may still be graphic to some viewers. I don't know when he says the line, but Training Day by Denzel Washington.
Oh my gosh, John.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Start at 12. I don't know if I'll be able to start at 12 seconds in time. Here we go.
Think you can do this? Jay!
Oh.
You think you can do this to me? You little punks will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, brother. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the hell you think you messing with? I'm the police. I run things here. You just live here.
It's like a Chinese movie.
Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this whole place down. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Great scene. Thank you for pulling the TV version.
Oh, thank you, John. That could have been
You know how long it took me to find the TV version? I was like, Training Day scene censored. No. 10 minutes later, Training Day TV version. No. And then finally I found it on YouTube.
All right, I'm going to finish one that hits you in the feels every time you watch it, from planes, trains, and automobiles. The great John Candy.
When you said planes, I'm sitting here like, the animated Planes movie? Like, what? What did Dane Cook say in that?
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
I almost picked the Family Guy version because it's hilarious.
It's good. Yeah.
When Peter Griffin says it. All right, Mike, finish it off.
All right. I didn't screen. I thought of this one last minute, and so I actually just pulled it up. There's a potty word in it, so viewer discretion advised for those who are probably not watching. I'll bleep it out when we do the edit, but I unfortunately quote this out of context a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over to it.
Almost there. Okay, guys.
Oh, you guys! We're... David! What the hell? I have been worried sick.
Relax, honey. I just took him to the mall to hang out.
The mall closes at 9. It's 12 o'clock.
You stopped off for ice cream.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
When the F did we get ice cream?
Oh,
from The Ringer, Johnny Knoxville, Katherine Heigl, really funny, and that was an improvised line in the movie.
Yeah,
and if you look, Johnny Knoxville loses it in the background.
So funny.
And they have to cut away from it super quick. But yeah, that's my last one.
Nice. When the F
All
did
right.
we get ice cream? That is funny.
There's the bracket. Next week, we'll do bracket number 2. Be some interesting ones. I think we're going to have to. I was thinking about how we have to do the bracket. I think we'll have to randomize the numbers because if we go the 1 through 16, a lot of people have the face off against each other in their quotes. So I think the only fair way to do it is randomize it.
Okay.
And that's how we go head to head. So we'll.
Then what happens if we have us facing off against our own quotes?
Well, then it's by chance instead of because Mike and Jay would face off almost every time against each other. Their quotes. So
I think you can arrange it number-wise. You can arrange it to where we wouldn't be.
How about we do this? We get a committee of 5 people, and they decide the fate of the college football playoffs.
Yeah. That would be fun.
It's only the 5 people. I think it would be pretty easy, though, to list out the numbers, Ryan. Or you can even list out the quotes.
Ryan's doing the bracket. He's doing the bracket. So
I could seed him if I could seed him too if you guys want me to.
You let him do it.
But
we can talk about it later.
I'll be me. I'll be me. Yeah. And that's it for today, cronies. Until next time, peace. We out of here.
Thanks for joining us today on the Man-Child Chronicles. You can find us on your favorite social media platforms at the Man-Child Chronicles. Don't forget to join us every Friday for a new episode. That's all for now. See you next time.